Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming for this collective read on this full moon of Libra in the sign of Aries. This is a powerful full moon, obviously. I think that we're all going to be thinking about the relationships that we have with people because of the Libra influence, our communication, how we are balancing ourselves out in the middle of everything that we're doing, ideally. Besides, I also feel like will be pushed to follow our passions. Definitely. Whatever else you feel, know that you're divinely guided today. Today is a very powerful day. So anyway, I'm not feeling well, but I was like, oh, I've been down for days, but I'm like, today's the full moon and I want to do something at least this week. So that's why you have the whole collective read for all signs. I'll be looking at what divine is intervening on your behalf, what the divine primordial source, life force, where all our souls came from. I don't have a name for it. Some people call that source God, some people call it whatever, creator, Nyankopon, Nyame, Yesu, all kinds of names. The Hindus have the name for it. Everybody have their name for it, but I don't know the name for it. What created all of us. So for that vital life force, that's what energy I'm tapping in today. It's all about us knowing that there is something that we all come from that is probably bigger, or it's all of us combined. I'm not sure. So that guides us, but also intervenes when it needs to, because we belong to something. So in this area of our lives, channeling the energy for every sign to see what spirit is really, and I call that spirit, I guess I can call it spirit. Divine spirit is intervening on our path, probably using our spirit guides, archangels, ancestors through them, you know, because it is like there's a level, steps to all this. Yeah, I didn't mean for all the introduction to be this long, but yeah, for those of you who are hanging tight, I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I hope you subscribe, like, and share, and come back and see me for all readings that I post for each sign. So with that being said, I call on that divine force to guide us through, to show us what they are intervening for you on your path at this time. If you found this reading is for you. So thank you so much, divine. We're going to start now with the sign of Aries. These are going to be very short readings because I want to do it quickly and get up because I'm not well, like I told you guys. So we'll start with Aries, the fire sign of Aries, moon and rising. It could also be your Mars placement, your Venus placement. Since we're including, thank you so much. All right. They are intervening on, underneath the deck, let me see, principle. Okay. So this is Jupiter talking here. We have Jupiter, we have Saturn, we have Mercury, and we have the moon here. So these are the planets that are involved as well. The numbers that are involved here are the numbers 12. You have two 12s. You have 1 8 and 1 9. This is talking to me. It's telling me that you need to look at your 8th house, your 12th house, and your 9th house to see what placements are there, and to get also a full understanding of what this message is and what divine is intervening on. First of all, divine is intervening on your inheritance that is due you. So that is powerful and good news for you, right, my Aries? There is something that you are needing submit to, and that is the path of you being an empath. If you're not already following your path and accepting the fact that you're an empath, divine is setting in and forcing you, using ways to get you to hear, pay attention, all right, to the messages and information through your dreams, through the animal kingdom, through birds, what you're hearing. And if you have dogs, you need to pay attention. All right. Divine is sending you messages pertaining to inheritance that is due you. This inheritance could involve a house, some monetary aspects, some material aspects. All right. There is some principles that you need to follow on your path of being an empath, my Aries. And you need to figure that out. And I think you need to research more about who you are. But divine is definitely intervening on bringing you this inheritance that is due you. It may not necessarily be what you think that is going to come through your family, direct family. Sometimes you have good karma and divine will bring inheritance to you through other people. And for you, I feel like one of the ways that you are going to know what you are due is by you paying attention to the messages they're sending you, because it could come through anybody, any soul. You have to understand, all inheritance doesn't come from your bloodline. It sometimes comes from divine itself. And you having good karma, like I said, and everything coming to you. All right. So that's what you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to the animals. I'm saying it again. The birds, the dogs, what you're hearing, what you're dreaming about. Because the 12th house is also talking about unconscious, spiritual power, dreaming, fantasy, all that stuff that is happening subconscious, unconscious to you. So underneath this, spirit is like, divine is like, they are stepping in to bring you what you deserve. Because you are an empath, and I think you've earned it. You need to submit yourself to understanding that this is your divine, gift, but also submit yourself to following the path of an empath. That would fast track your inheritance, okay? There is something, that I'm feeling that Jupiter is blessing you with if you pay attention to following your path and going through this door, or following the principles that has to do with you being on a divine path. All right, there's something about you accepting your hierarchy energy. There's something about you stepping in this power and balancing yourself as well. There is some principles that you need to follow. I want to read something real quickly, and I'll wrap up your reading here for you. All right, and this is about, I'm going to read the message, 2 messages here with the principle and the inheritance to get more clarity for you and close out your reading, my Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the principle under Jupiter. Anytime I see Jupiter, I know it's blessing for you. So we're gonna look at the principle. Jupiter is in Sagittarius with this card, so this is perfect. This is about gain. I told you this is about you gaining some optimism and adventure. So your life philosophy, all right, is very important. So this is the principle that Jupiter is talking about, all right. Jupiter is talking about you traveling, planning a grand tour, and immersing yourself in philosophy or whatever religion that you follow. I told you, it's repeating the message. It's about you stepping in that power of being an empath and follow that path. It may involve you traveling and stuff like that to meet certain people on your path that are part of your destiny. So that's what I'm getting here. Just like I told you, you need to step in that power if you're not in it, or if you're already in it, you need to understand that your blessings is somewhat also hanging on the fact that you are following this principle, this philosophy that Jupiter wants you to fall under. And once you fall under this, I feel like all things will open wide. All right. All right. So it is that. What else do I have here for you? I wanted to look at the inheritance and close out your reading. So let's go ahead and look at Saturn. Exactly what Saturn is saying. Okay. So with the inheritance that divine is intervening to bring you this inheritance has to do with managing an inheritance, dealing with other people's property, selling on behalf of another person, an executor of a will, situations involving long and patient work. So this is what the inheritance is about, what divine is really intervening on your behalf for, my Aries. Divine wants you to also realize that I'm seeing now too with the reading that is telling me that you also need to probably get into real estate, or something is coming to you pertaining to house, like I told you. When you get into real estate, managing people's properties, getting into that kind of field, it will make your inheritance come easily to you. So that's another clue for you that you can follow my Aries. That will hasten the path. But I feel like Jupiter had that to say, that you following your empath, your principle, those things are all important. And this is what divine is really intervening in for you. Divine is intervening for you to follow this path and for you to receive this inheritance. And I'm also saying, I'm also feeling like divine is pushing you to get into real estate, or you're going to receive something pertaining to a house, property. And that's how you're going to get your blessings. That's what they are intervening on for you. So one thing I must say is that don't get trapped in yourself. Don't get trapped in your emotions. Free yourself. Alright? Because I see a bird trapped also in a cage. Don't trap yourself. Put yourself out there. And, you know, embrace what life is bringing to you. Because divine has got your back. Okay? So thank you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Let's go ahead and get you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Alright? What is divine intervening on your behalf for Taurus? Thank you, divine. What are you intervening on Taurus's behalf, please? Wow. At the bottom of the deck you have the status. Divine wants to elevate your status. They are intervening on you, learning to adapt to your spiritual path and to make the right choices when it comes to partnership and love. So divine wants you to partner up with somebody that's going to change your status, that is also the same status with you. Someone that will elevate you. Alright? This person might be spiritual too. But your divine is really definitely helping you to adapt to the new changes on your spiritual path. Be more open, be more versatile. I want you to look at your chart, look at the second house. You get a clue to this message to sum it all up for you. Look in your third house, look in your 12th house, and look in your 7th house. To me, this is all talking about the spiritual intervention that spirit is doing. Helping you to get out there, to adapt to new people, new ways of thinking, mingling with other people, understanding yourself as to other people, spreading yourself and being out there. But also finding time to seclude, to connect with divine, right? And away from all the hustles of life. But definitely your message is very simple. Divine is helping you to gain a good partner, to make the right choice that will balance you out, that will not trap you, that will be your good match when it comes to love. This person has to match you in status, or they are going to change your status. Okay? At this point, I think I'm pretty much done with you, my Tauruses. But I'm going to read one card like I'm doing for everybody, just to give you more clarity, because you have Jupiter here, you have the moon, you have two Venuses, so your planet is coming through for you. But I'm going to read only for the Jupiter one, simply because that's where the fortune is coming. That's the main thing, that the underlying energy, right, of what divine is really stepping in to do. So I'm going to read the status for you to give you more clarity and to wrap up your reading as well. So let's go to the Jupiter in Taurus. It's actually Jupiter in Taurus in your own sign. So this is about gains and material values. I told you you're stepping up. So when this card is drawn, it hints that one should be aware of priorities and question whether material gain is really most important at the moment. Gaining pleasure from beautiful things, extravagant taste, a generous love of art, using money to cultivate powerful friends. Alright, so looking at what Jupiter is saying of changing your status, like what this card is revealing, I'm saying to you one last time, based on what I'm just reading here, is that divine spirit is stepping in to help you to change the kind of people, the choices that you make. All right, and that's it. That's the bottom line. So that's all that I have for you, my Tauruses. Thank you so much. I hope you like the divine intervention here for you. You're not gonna make the wrong choices anymore. They're gonna balance you out, and they're gonna really be in love with you the way they're supposed to. They're gonna change your status, or you're gonna find a match that matches your status very well. All right. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, my Geminis. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and see what divine is intervening on your side. Let's see what your divine intervention is, my Geminis. It will resonate for you if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay. The divine intervention. What is divine taking the wheel on? This means that you just have to trust and have faith. That's the job that you have to do. All you have to do is to trust and have faith. Okay. That divine has got you when it comes to what divine is about to reveal to you. So let's go ahead and see what divine is taking the wheel on. All right. Thank you so much. Protecting you from drama and dramatic people and rebellious people and people speculating things about you. That's what divine is doing. Divine is protecting you from dramatic people, people that bring drama in your life, people that bring rebellion. That's what divine is protecting you against. People talking behind your back, people, causing problems for you. I also feel like divine is protecting you from your assets, your properties, and everything that has to do with your house, your home, the way you live, and what you've acquired. All right, your foundation, something to do with real estate, speculative things that you do. So investments and things that you put your money on, especially pertaining to houses, family matters, home situations. Divine is protecting you from people that want to take that peace away from you, people that want to fight you for no reason, people that want to be rebellious. So that's what divine is intervening on your behalf. I think this is a beautiful thing, my Geminis. You are definitely getting divine protection, guidance, and intervention to remove evil, pretty much. People that don't have your good interest at heart. All right. So that's all that I have for you. Also protecting you with the speculation now. So that's good. And I think that I want to also say, repeat that for you. Besides removing the negative stuff, like I said, the speculation here is telling me that you naturally be lucky with things that are pertaining to do with a home. So maybe real estate, you're purchasing a house, or you're doing business from home. You're playing the lottery, things like that. That is connected to family matters. You're being protected and you're getting blessings through that place as well. Your blessings is coming through that, the home, the family, all that. So that's all. Now I can end it. I just wanted to clarify and make sure that you feel the blessings that divine is intervening on your behalf. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Mars. All right, happy full moon. Let's go ahead and quickly see what divine is intervening on your behalf. The divine intervention. The creator of your soul, the creators of your soul, of your being, of the whole universe, that primordial force, that divine source that we all don't know exactly what it is, but we know it's there. That's what I'm tapping into. I want to see what that team, that being or not, or the spirit, the entity, whatever it is, how is intervening on your behalf. All right. Because sometimes divine intervenes. So let's see, my Cancers. Alright, Cancers. Divine, what are you intervening on the Cancers' behalf? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Thank you so much. Yeah, fake people who try to flatter you. Alright. But they are not really real. But I feel like divine is intervening on you, expressing yourself, speaking your mind more, and not feeling so restless with all your thoughts. Because I feel like you hear a lot, you are a healer, you have a lot to say, there's a lot of spiritual power in your words. So divine is intervening for you to stand firm and not allow the divine messages that come to you to make you restless or make you feel some kind of way, right? Also not letting what people say to you get into your head. But definitely the two most powerful things that I'm seeing here is that divine is intervening on your behalf to make sure that you become independent to the fullest and to stick on with your vision. Because what is here is that it's trying to keep you focused on your vision, pretty much, so you don't stray. Don't allow people's talking to get into your head, to flatter you, to slow you down, but to rather keep you focused on what you came here to do. The independence and the vision is what divine is intervening on your behalf. I want you to look at your 11th house to see what's going on there, to give you more clarity. Your 12th house, your 3rd house, and your 1st house. How you are setting yourself, how people are seeing you and what people are saying about you, how you are appearing to the public, and what is going on behind the scenes is your vision. So these are the energies here that are all coming together for you, my Cancers. Divine is making sure that you know who you are, remember who you are, and to stay focused and to become more independent, where you rely on yourself completely and trust in your vision and focus on your vision to bring it to fruition. That is what divine is intervening on. So I think that your vision is protected and is being guided. You're gaining divine guidance from your own soul through divine inspiration to come to you, so you can always know what to do and always stay trust in yourself, what you know and what divine is bringing to you, so you never stray from your vision. You never stray. All right, I feel a sense of protection too for you, so long as you stay guided and connected to what divine is showing you, that's what you need to do, then you'll be okay. That's what divine is intervening on your behalf, my Cancers. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. All right, thank you and bye. Hello Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Leos, and also Mars Leos. Thank you for being here. This is a quick read. We're tapping into the divine primordial life force, the very thing that we all don't really have a name for. Alright, we're tapping into that powerful force, the source energy, divine spirit, to see what they are intervening on your behalf. Alright, at this time, what is divine intervening on your behalf for, my Leos? Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead. One more shuffle. Leos. Ooh. Okay. So divine is intervening to stop you from losing money, property, what is not in harmony with your spirit. People, which means people, situations, places, whatever it is that is not harmonious to you, divine, especially social groups and people, divine is intervening on that. Your one-on-one people, the people that you may be married to, your family member, anybody that you interact with, divine is intervening on your behalf, so you are always in a harmonious environment, because it seems like there's an issue with that, right? With the people that you connect with. Divine is bringing order in your life. It's helping you to understand what it means to work hard and bring order and getting organized in your work life. All right, mentally, and putting your ducks in a row. Divine is intervening in you. At the end of the day, the end game here is for you to not lose possessions, to get things in order, to gain some harmony with the people around you. And ideally, the end game is your independence. Divine wants you to be self-sufficient, Divine wants you to not need or lack anything or anybody like that. That you can stand on your own 2 feet and depend on yourself 100%. So your independence is the main word here that divine is intervening on. Whatever it takes, and in this case, it means that they're going to remove your losses, losing property, money, people that are trying to attack you and bring your spiritual attacks, because this is the 12th house Saturn. People that are trying to attack you on your how do you call it, career, your money making activities. Divine is bringing them down. It's intervening on that. Some of you are old properties that you are not getting because there is spiritual stuff, attacks going on behind the scenes that you don't know, that causes you to lose. And divine is intervening and stepping in on your behalf, putting this stuff in order, bringing you around people that are in harmony with you, and giving you independence. I think that this is very powerful. I want to end this reading by telling you, I want you to look at your 12th house. What sign is there? Any sign. Let's say it's Gemini. Be careful with all the Geminis in your life. If the sign there is Gemini, for instance, be careful with all the Geminis. It doesn't matter if that's your best friend. Always be aware. Alright? So that's one clue I can give you. That's an example. So I want you to look at that. Look at your 12th house. Look at your 6th house. Look at your 7th house and your 11th house. What signs are in there? What is going on in those houses will give you more clue to what divine is intervening in your life. Alright? So that's all that I have for you, my Leos. Divine is helping you to gain your independence, protecting you from losing, and what? Bringing order and harmony into your life. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon, my Leos. Bye. Hello, my Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so much for coming for this reading. Alright? We're adding Venus and Mars too. I almost forgot to say that. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Mars. Alright? Happy full moon. Let's go ahead and see what divine is intervening on your behalf. Divine intervention. What is divine stepping in to do? All you have to do is have faith and trust in divine. That's your job, is to have faith and believe. It's not even, it's to know. Like, how about that? It's to know that it's really happening for you. Because sometimes beliefs can be shaky, faith can be shaky, but there are words that are important and they align with what I'm saying. So I'm saying that to you. Know that divine has taken over this wheel when it comes to this area of your life, Virgos. Let's go ahead. People that are trying to dominate you using seduction, you're being protected from dramatic people and drama in your life. People that are trying to seduce you and try to get into your life that are not really real, and people that are trying to overpower you, to dominate you. Alright? So this is all about protecting you and your family. You have protection here. You have powerful protection from divine. That's the end game. Drama, domineering people, and seductive people that are not real. So fake people that you don't need. Divine is stepping in to remove them from your life and protecting you and your family. That's the message here. It's so straightforward. I have nothing else to say to you. It's just that quick. People are seducing you that are not real. They are fake people. They're trying to, get with you. And it's because of your blessings. You have a lot of, you're beautiful, you're attractive. And so, people are using all that, what they see on the outside to try to get, in relationships with you. And they are not always real. They have ulterior motives. And that's what divine is protecting you against. People are trying to get with you so they can dominate you. They want to marry you. They want to be with you just so they can dominate you. And divine is not going for these dramatic people. They're not going for these people you can't trust. It's like, I'm stepping in for Virgos. None of this is going to happen. I'm going to protect Virgo's family, and I'm going to make sure that they don't get taken advantage of or used in any way, shape, or manner. So thank you for being here, my Virgos. This is straightforward, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you and bye. Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, okay? We are looking at what divine is intervening on your behalf. So in this case, you're going to all your job is to have faith, is to believe, and to know that divine is taking care of this aspect of your life. I'm sorry, I'm not well. Okay, so all you have to do is just know that this is happening for you. Divine is intervening on your behalf. For you, my Libras, what is divine intervening on your behalf? And when I say divine, I mean spirits, whatever created all things. That's the force that I'm tapping into. That's the spirit that I'm tapping into. The entity that I'm tapping into. So for you, my Libras, what I'm seeing here is that divine is definitely trying to put your life in order, helping you to put especially your work life in order. You have 2 8s here, which is telling me that you need to look at your 8th house. What sign is in there and what's going on in the 8th house. It will give you a lot of clue, because that's where the major work is being done, in your 8th house energy. But what I'm seeing here, divine is trying to remove anybody that's trying to overpower you and manipulate you, people that are trying to take revenge on you. Divine is also intervening on you, learning how to use your own power. If you have to say no to people, divine is trying to intervene to help you to be able to do that. So people don't take advantage of you, people don't try to manipulate you, and people who have intentions of trying to take revenge on you, divine is trying to intervene to protect you from that. Especially people that come to you as lovers, but at the end of the day they have animosity towards you. You can't trust them, and it's all about power play with them. The end game is that divine is trying to get you to step into your principles and have principles and stand on your principles. Whatever you believe in, you need to stand by it and fight for it, and be that master. Wear your hat. All right, bring balance into yourself. That's what divine is trying to intervene on you for. Knowing who you are, what your philosophies are, what your beliefs are, and stepping into that power and bringing order into your life. Not allowing yourself to get manipulated or taken advantage of. That's what divine is intervening on, to remove these people that have these ideas for you, that they're going to manipulate you, take revenge on you, try to bring chaos or whatever into your life, or try to overpower you with their own principles and try to manipulate you. Divine is removing these things from your life. But also in the midst of this, I also feel like another message that I'm getting is trying to help you to step into your own power, where you can manipulate energies to your own advantage. And even, I want to say, take revenge on people that think they can walk all over you. Yes, I feel that way. But ideally, the end game is for you to stay principled and know what you're about. It, to me, is giving me the feeling of, setting proper boundaries. Don't get deceived by people showing up as lovers that you can't trust. And a lot of the problem that you have comes from the people that you are into relationships with. The people that you actually make love to. They are the ones that you need to be really careful of. And divine is trying to protect you from these manipulations and all that, and bring order and principle into your life when it comes to the relationships and how you exert your power. All right. So check these houses, like I said, your 9th house, your 8th house, and your 6th house. This message is connected to that. What signs are in there? All right. And what planets are in there will give you a lot more clues to what divine is intervening in your life as well. All right. So that's all that I have for you, my Libras. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Scorpios. Thank you so much for coming. This will be a reading for you if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus placement is the sign of Scorpio. All right. Let's go ahead and see what divine, source, spirit is intervening on your behalf. This means that all you have to do is have faith, believe, trust, and know that you don't have to worry about this aspect in your life. That's what divine is intervening on your behalf. Alright? It's divine intervention. Let's go ahead. Alright? Divine is intervening for one, protecting your home. 2, bringing new ideas, my Scorpios. Helping you to cultivate your ideas, your plans for life, alright? But also, some of you, it's about, if you have problems giving birth, divine is intervening so you can get pregnant and actually bring forth a child. If it's not new ideas, new projects, or whatever you're trying to manifest, divine is helping you to do that. I feel like divine is intervening and helping you to gain more inspiration, my Scorpios. Helping you to understand what inspires you so you can focus on that. I see an aspect of real estate here, and you getting lucky when it comes to you dealing with things that have to do with home business, purchasing homes, anything that has to do with business from the house. Divine is trying to intervene, and whatever you are missing out is going to make it possible for you to win out when it comes to this property stuff and luck that has to do with all of that stuff. I think that divine is helping you to understand and exert yourself, alright, from any messages, and using your mind to speak what you need to speak and do what you need to do, right? And to take, like to stand firm on what you want. I'm seeing angel number 414 for you. I think you should look at that and see what it means. I'm also saying that you need to look at your 4th house, because you got 2 4s, 1 and a 12. Because this is what's going on behind the scenes. Divine is trying to inspire you to bring forth what you've always wanted to do. Alright, and some of you is physical babies, and some of you is projects and business ideas that you're being struggling trying to bring to fruition. I feel some of you is connected to home business or real estate. Alright, so divine is intervening to help you to bring this to fruition, helping you to remove restlessness that is connected to acquiring this aim, and whatever it is that bogs your mind, that makes you feel uneasy. It's trying to remove all that and bring you inspiration, rather, so you can manifest this. Alright, it's very straightforward. Like I said, look at your 4th house, 5th house, your 1st house, and your 12th house. What signs are in there, what planets are in there, give you more clues. Alright, so basically that's your reading. It's very straight to the point. Yeah, I will get into real estate. Naturally, for you Scorpios, when you get into real estate, it's a win-win for you. Anything that has to do with home business will also win for you, because that's what divine is already intervening on your behalf. Alright, so I will see you soon. Thank you so much, and bye. Hello Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. Happy full moon. Let's go ahead and see what your divine intervention is. What is the divine source, creator, spirit, God to some of you, whatever you call that infinite being or entity or spirit or whatever it is. That is who I'm tapping into. Whatever created you and I and everything, or however it all came to be, that's the energy we're tapping into. What are they intervening on your behalf? What is the intervention? Alright, for you my Sagittarians. Thank you so much. What I'm seeing here is that divine is helping you to find more strength to endure anything that has to do with struggle, whatever you're struggling with. That's the end game here. For you to endure whatever process that you're going through that's affecting you. Your power, your personal power, being strong-minded in making right decisions when you need to make it. Understanding what controls you and what moves your decision making. Thinking outside of the box, or watching how conventional you are when it comes to your career and how you want people to see you in your life. I'm also seeing an energy of flirtation here. What attracts you, who you want to be around, who you want to couple with, how to open up and to realize who they are, softening you so you can enjoy your life, you know, be a little bit flirtatious, so you can, you know, kind of like find the person you're supposed to be with, the right partner for you. It's like most people's reading that I did was like one message. For you, it's like different messages here. Intervening on your decision making, you thinking outside the box of how you think society expects you to be is on the map here. Being open to flirting with the right kind of people, and having endurance. All right, that's the energy that I'm getting. So I try to put it all together, but it's like all separate messages for you. So there's a couple of things that Divine is doing. At the end of the day, I want to say that the bottom line is for you to be mentally strong, all right, and having clear decision making involving these elements that I told you. I want you to check your 8th house out to see what planets, what sign is in there, your 3rd house, your 10th house, and your 9th house. What's going on in these areas? Whatever it is, your career is involved, the way you think and the way you express yourself and how you make decisions is involved, the way you feel powerful, your spiritual gifts, and how you withstand problems and endure, your endurance capacity is being worked on by Divine. All right, so that's what Divine is intervening on your path, my Sagittarians. Thank you so much for being here. I think your message is straight to the point, and I'm done with it. There is a lot of squares. My mind is coming to squares. Get out of any box thinking, the way you think they think you should be. No. I feel like I'm hearing that you're allowing, you know, people to try to put you in a box, and don't do that. And that is also is affecting your decision making. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I think you need to sun gaze to get more clarity and to gain more strength. All right? Investments, banking, and all that. You need to stand strong if you're facing adversity and obstacles in these areas of your life. All right? Whatever is in your 8th house, you need to be strong. So find out what's in your 8th house. In that area, that sign and whatever planets is in there should give you a clue of what you need to endure, because Divine is saying that they're going to take care of that issue for you. All right? But ideally, it's helping you to endure your problems, to be stronger mentally, and to make clearer decisions. All right? So that's what I'm seeing. I think I've clarified as much as I can. And I will definitely see you all soon. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you, and bye. Hello, Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Mars. This is about what Divine is intervening on your behalf. Okay, so all you have to do is have faith, believe, and know that this is being taken care of for you by the Divine Source, creator of your own being. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what you're getting Divine intervention on. What area in your life? Alright, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. So Capricorns, what I'm seeing straight up is that there's some inheritance for you. So that's some good karma here. You're meant to inherit something, property, something connected to material wealth. Alright, your work. It could even be your career area. You are meant to have a lot of power, property, wealth, money, blah, blah, blah. That's what Divine is intervening on. There's some decision making involving that. You're needing to be patient because things are coming to you. I think that divine is intervening to help you to have patience to do the work that is necessary for you to attain this and for this to come to you. Sometimes all inheritance doesn't come through your family and what your mother left you and what your father left you. Some of your inheritance is your karmic debts. Some of your inheritance come from divine saying, hey, my child, you've been this. You've been doing this, so now you need to get this. So then divine sets in and it's like, yeah, I think you deserve this inheritance, but you have to be patient, you have to work diligently, and you have to be principled in the way you put yourself out there. Know who you are, follow your belief system, follow your own principles, your own set of philosophy, stand firm on that, make the right decisions, play the game well, don't allow anybody to put you in any hole, and just trust, alright? Believe, know, and you will get what you want if you continue to follow your path and continue to have patience and trust and believe in the divine process. So that's what divine is doing. I know I read it a different way, but honestly, it is what it is. Divine is making sure that you stay connected to doing the work that is necessary so you can get what you deserve. Whether you standing out in your career or receiving some monetary compensations or property or some inheritance that is due you connected to your 8th house. Alright? So I want you to check your 6th house, your 9th house, your 3rd house, and your 8th house. What signs are in there, what planets are in there to give you more clarity to what divine is intervening in your life at this time. Alright? So stand on your principle. Divine is trying to tell you to wear your hat. Know what you're about. What do you want? Who you are. Stand in that power. Make decisions based on those principles and that power of yours. Because it is only going to open more doors for you to inherit what is divinely written for you to inherit. Alright? So basically that's all that I have for you, my Capricorns. It's very straightforward. Alright? What are your principles? Make decisions based on your principles. Be patient and keep working on whatever you're working on that you're divinely guided to work on. And your inheritance is coming to you. Alright? Thank you so much for being here, my Capricorns. Let's go ahead and see. Alright. I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much. And bye. Hello Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars, and Mars. Alright, if your sign, if your Aquarius placement is in any of those, this will resonate for you. Divine is intervening on your behalf. Because divine is intervening on your behalf. We all need divine intervention in some area of our lives, and this is yours. Alright, so let's see whatever created you, what this being or this entity or this source or this spirit is intervening on your behalf. Aquarians. Ooh, that's interesting how that fell. I'm not going to take them, but I'm going to definitely shuffle some more. Okay, it flew up again, so this card was repeated. I did that on purpose to see if it will show up again. Yes, both cards showed up again. So definitely it's your message. So my Aquarians, divine is intervening on your publicity, your indecision, how you discriminate between people, amongst people, who is good for you and who's not, who's got your best interest at heart. So what I'm getting here is your relationships with people. Alright? Those who don't make you feel bad and those who are really meant to be in your life. Divine is intervening so you can see and make the right choices and decisions and discriminate between who you need to discriminate. So you don't bring certain people that you don't want. Divine is helping you to detach from your connections, alright, that has hurt you or that made you feel bad. Dealing with some pain. But ideally, I'm also seeing publicity here. So there's some aspect of you that divine wants you to become very public about or put you on the map about. Alright, but you're needing to detach from certain ways of thinking and believing and doing things. Alright, and that involves your indecision making and you having the ability to discriminate amongst people who's right and who's not. So the job is helping you to make the right decisions and the choices of people that come around you, and learning to detach yourself from the public and how you interact with other people, your own feelings, your own thoughts. So you're not always carrying other people's burdens and worrying about the external factors and how that affects you, your decision making and your choices. So it's like, I also feel like some of you have a hard time discriminating or choosing amongst people because you are just ready to open your arms, and divine is like, no, you need to have some discipline. All right, detach. But definitely there are two messages here, and also you being out there, something about you publicizing and putting yourself out there is being worked on for you. All right, so pretty much, my Aquarians, your relationships are being worked on too. So I want you to look at your 5th house. What's in your 5th house? Because definitely that's what divine is about. Want you to put out there, because that's where your talents are. So what's in the 5th house that needs to be publicized? What sign is in there? What planets are in your 5th house? Your 7th house, whatever is in there is connected to your indecision. So look at what's in there, and look at what's in your 6th house and your 11th house. Okay, and to give you more clarity and more understanding to what I'm trying to tell you here, and that divine is working on at this time for you. All right, so definitely I will talk to you all soon, my Aquarians. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. Happy full moon to you. Let's go ahead and see what divine is intervening on your behalf. When I say divine, I mean the very thing that created you, that brought you into this life. All right, let's go ahead and see what divine intervention you're receiving at this time. All you have to do is believe, trust, have faith, and know that this aspect of your life is being handled by divine. All right, so let's go ahead. Divine is one, protecting you from making risk that is very extreme to you. Divine is intervening also in helping you to discover who you truly are, where you came from, what goes all the way down in your bloodline, beyond your genetics. Discovering who you truly are, what your philosophies are, what you're about, what do you want to do, what do you want, how to express these things in your life. So it's like discovering or rediscovering or knowing, getting to know more about who you are, because I guess that will help you to understand how to express yourself and put yourself out there, and learn how to detach yourself from the public in a healthy way. So for one, you're not carrying everybody's burden on you. Because once you're able to understand exactly who you are and know the vital things about who you are and what you came here to do, it will help you to understand how you interact with the public and how you deal with other people. But at the end of the day, learning how to detach from these energies and still be of service, and still be there for people, and still function with people in a healthy way. All right? There's an extreme energy about you that you may be overdoing things, maybe overexerting your power sometimes, or overdoing things for people when you don't need to. You take a lot of risk for people, or you take a lot of risk on your own self. And divine is like, you need to, I'm going to make sure that you're protected. I'm going to guide you when you're taking risks, but you need to watch the extreme. And so there are like two things going on here. The extreme nature of how far you go with things to your own detriment is being guided, is being protected, is being healed, you're being helped. Divine is helping you to understand this about yourself through discovering who you are, so you're not putting yourself out there this way. And one of the ways that you're going to express it at the end of the day is that you will learn detachment and still be of service and be someone that people can, and still be able to mingle. if you get what I'm saying. There's risk involved here, but it's all going to end up well. I need you to look at your first house. What's in your first house? How are you putting yourself out there? What sign is in your first house? What planets are in that first house to give you more understanding of what you're risking at this time. You're taking some major risk when it comes to that. Obviously, it's pertaining to your appearance, but knowing the sign there will also help you to understand this message very well of what divine is helping you with. What is in your 8th house? What planets are in there? What's in your 9th and 11th house? What planets and signs are in there will help you to understand what you're dealing with and what areas of your life truly in depth of what divine is trying to intervene on your behalf for. You have to understand that. You know, it will make this reading more whole for you and you understand it better. But I think I have told you ideally what I can tell you in this short period of time. This is a collective read. That's why I'm taking a step further in telling you to go look in your own birth chart, because that's divine. That is what I was divinely guided to tell you. So look at those, add these messages to it, and it will give you more clarity, and you would know exactly what divine is working on for you, my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. So thank you so much. And I will definitely see you all soon. Happy full moon and bye.